Good evening, I think. Yep, it's evening. The moon card shirt. But first, I want to show something called, I think it's called, when you get cards at drive-through cards, they don't really label anything. You just kind of have to remember or go back and look at your order and write it on one of these cards that are in here. Like the card that causes it to be printed. All it says is OBS, bridge cards, embossed stock. And order number, customer number, production order. But I think they're Chakra Lenormand, and there's 54 cards. And somewhere it says that this is in the book. There's a PDF you can download. It says My Impressionist Lenormand. But the whole name seems to be Chakra Lenormand, Oracle Meditation, and Spell Card. That's a long name. But I'll show those in a second. And I write on that with one of these Sharpie things. Even though that's a slick surface, if you give it a few minutes to dry, it dries. And you can rub it and it's permanent. But I also wanted to show quickly, a book came. I don't really know Tom Benjamin exactly, or Ben Joviet, or however you pronounce his name, but his book Tarot of Earth came. I always write the year these were published, the book. It's rare to write 2017 on a book, and it's a big book. I like that it has big print. Let's show you a page so you can see. See, that's pretty dang readable, even for somebody who needs reading glasses. Let's see how much of it I could read. Pick another page. There's a wonderful documentary about Joseph Campbell called The Hero's Journey, a biographical portrait. In it, he describes a contrary-minded radio interviewer. See? It's how many pages? I can read this pretty straightforwardly. 340 something. Typically in the past, my thing would be to say, if a book is more than 100 pages in size, the person's reaching, the author is reaching. But I don't know that in this case because I haven't read it. It says Tom on the back, and it has that soft, whatever you call it, matte, I don't know, almost like it's got a certain plastic, I don't know how to say it, but it's got a coating that makes it feel soft. Tom Benjamin is the nom du tarot, is that like nom de plume, of award-winning playwright and adult learning professional, Ben Jolivet. Oh, I see. They're saying this alternate name is. His popular YouTube channel has offered tips and techniques since 2012. Find him at some website, Weebly. The only thing I could say that I noticed, and this is true of a lot of books, especially computer science books, in the past, they eventually caught on. When you give exercises and you give things to do, but the author doesn't give their answers, people tend to get, it don't bother me, but people tend to get a little, I don't know, they want to see what the author had to say. But that's all I wanted to say about the book. And maybe there are answers somewhere, and I just haven't looked for them. And maybe, like I say, it doesn't matter. But since this is a Lenormand, I thought I would mention my 3 favorites. I started with the mystical Lenormand while I was waiting patiently, or not so patiently, for Kelly's Story and Color Lenormand to appear. I got the mystical Lenormand, which I kind of like. I like both of them. I like this one. And later I got the Burning Serpent Oracle by Robert Place and Rachel Pollack, just because I get have tried to get everything they've done. I don't think I'll ever get the what is it? Vampire Tarot. I'm trying, but it's not happening. So let me put one card out here so I can walk around and refocus the camera. Man, that light's bright. Cards from Make Playing Card Drive-Through Cards from Drive-Through Cards give you a choice of a deck box for an extra $1. This plasticky thing costs an extra $1. And at first it seemed really tough to open. And there's another kind I confuse it with. I forget where I ordered those from. But they have a slot across here which prevents you from pushing in really easily. Whereas these, it's real easy because it's cut out. There's no line there. But that's just a personal kind of complaint. So let's get these out of here and put them back in there so they don't fall out. I just want one like the Rider card, the first one, so I can focus the camera better and get it. See, this is how they send them. There's nothing on that tells you what it is. Absolutely nothing. It's your order number, how many you bought, the back of the card. That helps zero. What is it? Well, it happens to be all those things that I read off before. The Chakra Lenormand, the Impressionist Lenormand, the Chakra Lenormand Oracle Meditation and Spell card. And there's 54 of them, not 36, as we'll see when we go through them here. But first, you gotta see me get up and come around and adjust the focus, because without a smartphone you can't do that with this camera anyway. So I'm going to try to come in to the point where I'm at the bottom of that container. That looks pretty good, right? Okay, I'll go back. At least now you don't have to see me get up and down or move the microphone. You just see, suddenly you see the moon. I gotta do a load of laundry. All these other shirts, I have the entire Major Arcana, well, Rider-Waite-Smith. There are a couple other shirts out there that aren't Rider-Waite-Smith, the old images, and some of them are vintage. This one's not a vintage because there's no colors. But let me get started here. This is the Chakra Lenormand again. And you're looking at the Rider card. I'll turn it over, and I guess the back is where you can see the chakra bit in the different colors, and hopefully, let me look at that off camera to see if I see. No, but I can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 chakras. It may not be countable there, hopefully, but that's the Rider card, so I'll take that away. Here is Clover, I believe. And I'm not going to say the names are not on the card. Ship, I believe. And I can go cheat here with the mouse, if I can find the mouse, if I can find the thing. Yeah, I can cheat. Okay, we got ship, and we're coming up on house. Guess I would have known that without looking it up. Sorry, I keep hitting the thing with my hat. I'm going to turn my hat around. Then I'm going to pull you forward. There we go. So I can't see what's showing up over there now, but that's okay. I'm going to guess it's right. It's the tree. Speed up a little bit. This says clowns, the king of spades, number 27. Not 27, it's number 6. You can see the number there in white in the lower right. Lower left. I'm challenged by this, I tell you. Here comes the snake, number 7. Coffin. Ugh. Not a fan of that one, because it's a real coffin in this case instead of the way some other cards do it. Number 9 is the bouquet, Queen of Spades, if you care. 10 is Scythe, Jack of Diamonds. I don't like this one. Something about the whip and the broom combination. Number 11, the whip, Jack of Clubs. I just don't like that depiction. Number 12, the birds. Hopefully I'm not going too fast. 13, the child. 14, the fox. These animals are kind of funny in here, especially the next one. I would actually let him attack me just because he's like a little too cute. That's a bear. Supposedly that's a bear. Okay, that's a bear. Number 16, these have a happiness about them. Is that just me? Stars. Number 17, stork. Number 18, a dog. Talk about a goofball. Let's back up so I can keep track of what's what. Actually, maybe the only card in the deck that has even a hint of sadness or darkness. 19, the tower. I guess that's appropriate. Giving myself a cramp in the back. Number 20, garden. Ew, I like this one. I mean the next one. 21, mountain. I like that one. Okay. 22 is paths. Crossroads or path. That's what it says. Crossroads / path. Okay. There's 23, mice. 24, heart. 25, a ring. 26, the book. I'll let that one go for a second. That's a little harder to see. Here's my usual favorite card coming up. 27, letter. I usually like it. I don't know about that one particularly, because I like to journal. I like to write. I'm not a writer. Number 28, the gentleman. Kind of looks like a kid. Not sure how that's a gentleman, but maybe. 29, the lady. 30 is the lily. Lily. 31 is sun. I would have went with lemon, but it's sunny and lemony, right? That's very sunny. 32 is the moon. It's a nice purple. 33 is the key. I'm not sure that's a key. 34 are fish. I looked at it over there because it's King of Diamonds. I wanted to say kingfish, which they're not. And anchor, that's a pretty good anchor actually. And cross, that's an interesting cross with the way the end is pointy. And then we hit the 2 extra cards, which I'll put to the side until we get to them. And here's the first card past 36. This is 37. Let me go back up so I can find it and see what it's calling it. It's calling it Blue Roses / Miracle exclamation mark. Wow. Okay. Let me look at that one. Blue Roses. Maybe. Here's a nice one. Spider. 38. So I guess you can use these as regular cards if you want to tolerate the other stuff on there. 39. Butterfly, but with an exclamation mark. Not sure why that's required. It is a very colorful butterfly. Matches the colors in the back. Number 40 is the umbrella. Number 41 is a trumpet. You might say, why am I doing this on Thanksgiving? Shouldn't you be somewhere rubbing your belly and snoozing and arguing with the uncles and aunts? I decided to not go to North Carolina. I decided to stay home. Plus, I kind of did this Thanksgiving thing yesterday with my youngest daughter. So that was good enough for me. 42 is party. Here comes an odd thing to say. 43 is S. All it says is S, the letter S. Card / intimacy. That's the Two of Hearts. I'll have to look, see what S card means. Here's 44. It's a clock. I like that one. 45 is cockroaches. It's good to get the insects in here. But I'm not sure I would have picked that particular insect, although it's an insect a lot of people have seen, especially in apartments. Number 46 is monkey, kind of a silly monkey. 47 is sheep. Well, there's a good idea. 48 is parrot. We're almost there. 49 is, boy, it's hard to read that 49. 49 is banana. Prepare your eyes. There are two of these in a row. That's banana, which could also be sun or lemon. No, here's lemon, number 50. Lemon. That is lemon. And number 51 is onion. Like a purple onion. And I like this one. Number 52 is window. I could have put a bit more color in there. Make it stained glass-ish. That thing just jumped on me. And then the extra cards, which don't have numbers on them, but they have a name, apparently. This one is called Healing Sign. Like, you know, a medical, whatever you call it. And then this one, strangely, is Arrow Up. Isn't that something? I can't find a mouse again. There it is. It says that there are what? Instructions for 20 spreads. There's 120 pages in it. It says print ready, but up at the top it says you can't print it. It's against the copyright. Which kind of makes no sense to me. But that was a quick show. I'll turn it around so that the backer's there, and I'll find the card where I wrote the name and see if I can get that in there somehow. I have to get up. Well, I don't have to get up this time. No, you don't. You do not have to get up. Does that work? Is that even readable that way? Yeah, I think so. So that was my quick show, hopefully, of the Chakra Lenormand Oracle Meditation and Spell cards. I'm not sure what kind of spells you'd be casting with that. It's also called the My Impressionist Lenormand. And it has 54 cards, and I got it from Drive-Through Card. I always want to put playing in there because most of what they have are playing cards for various games. So with that, I will say peace and hope you had a great, happy Thanksgiving. If you do Thanksgiving, if you don't, I hope you had a blessed, great day otherwise. And I'll say peace and try to find that mouse again. And stop. No. I missed it. I think I got it.